What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to a very special live stream. This is the final of the Clash Cup League. We have two fantastic clans on our hands today, and we are going to stream the next 2 hours of this war. We have DLZ, Dark Looters Z themselves, versus their European counterparts, Dutch Force. There are still a ton of attacks left to go, guys. We have had Barmy Army over on Twitch streaming just before me, a ton of streamers covering this 24-hour period. We will be following with Susie Gaming after this, so I will be covering the next 2 hours, and then we will pass the buck over to her. There are a ton of attacks left. As you can see, it is going to heat up over the next few hours. Welcome to everyone that is just joining. We are live on both YouTube and on Twitch. Welcome on Twitch as well. As you can see, in terms of DLZ, they've only been hitting them 10v10 hits at the moment. 23 out of 40, so over a 50% hit rate. Dutch Force struggling a little bit with 6 out of 29. They have got some 11s in the bag though, so it is going to be interesting to see how this one turns out. Max, Hudson, Zephyr and Aaron, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Legend from Blame Adam here. Death, welcome over on Twitch as well, my friend. Like we said, we're going to be live for the next 2 hours for you guys. Let's dive into a replay. DLZ just smashed out a couple of 10v10s to add to that tally, so let's dive into one of them here, and we will obviously be looking out for them live attacks. They will be flying in. Chingrang, Freaky and Epic Fighter, welcome on YouTube as everyone just joins the stream here. Robert as well, good afternoon to you as well. As everyone just joins, like we said, there is going to be a ton of live attacks. You don't want to miss this. It is going to be a heap of fun. Vale literally just hit this one as I was setting up the stream. Had to add it to the tally there. Let me know what you guys think. I have been kind of changing things up a little bit. I've gone with a very simplistic stats today. 12v12 hit rate, 11v11 and 10v10. So there you are, guys. It is very simple on this one, but it does give you a bit of an idea as to what the war holds. Abhi, Moram and SK, welcome on YouTube as well. Like we said, we're live both on Twitch and on YouTube. So this one, Vale getting it done, seemed to take some time. I didn't watch the attack myself. It was just going on in the background as I was doing my final checks here for the stream, and it did seem to take some time. So it looks like it's a Lalo. He's kind of just cut out either side, then going to force the balloons straight down the middle from north to south. The spells are going to be right over the top and power them balloons straight the way down. Does pull the Lava Hound down to the bottom, as you can see, with that single archer. Works out very nice. Raja and Magesh, welcome on YouTube as well. I'm sorry if I am butchering some of these names. I really do try my best. But obviously, Clash of Clans, it's a global game. There's people from all over the world, and I do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching this phenomenal show that you have today. DLZ, Dutch Force, this is the Clash Cup League. You might remember me streaming Elite Gaming on the Clash Cup League some time ago, but the final basically was reworked essentially because of the CWL season starting, and this is the final. This is the big one. Winner takes it all, guys. Robbie, welcome to the stream as well. Vale did wreck it. Unfortunately, Mustafa over on Twitch, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to change any of my emotes. I only have a couple of members on YouTube, but if you are one of my members, I really do appreciate it. You will get special access to a secret chat on my Discord server. You also get the no slow chat, so you can just chat as much as you want, and also you do get the emojis. I have got a lot more coming in the near future. I have an artist that is basically designing them all for me, but I don't think I would manage to change them before this. I'm not even sure which ones I have on there. We still have the Elite Gaming emoji on there, and that is about it. The 3 stars you guys can cheer with, and obviously that Judo Sloth logo as well. Sabal, welcome as well over on YouTube. I am on the DLZ side of things. Dutch Force, you can see the scores are pretty level, but Dutch Force have basically started attacking at the Town Hall 11 attacks as well, Town Hall 11 content. Let's bring you, the DLZ did have another 10v10 right before this as well. Both of these back to back, and DLZ do tend to do this. Excuse me guys, I am just gonna have to delete this user off of YouTube. I don't take any negative stuff guys, so if any of my moderators are on here and you see people trolling the chat, just ban them off the channel. That's literally all I want you to do. We don't want any negative stuff. Death over on Twitch, thank you so much for watching, my friend. So, another Lava Loon attack from DLZ. They have been doing this recently, saving their attacks and literally just hammering it home right at the end. They've been getting a good hit rate there at Town Hall 10, and I am sure that they are planning each and every one of these attacks. You will see the 10s continuing to come in here, and then once they start finishing off them 10s, they will be going up to them 11s and basically just moving through logically like that. It's very amazing to see how far in some of the wars DLZ have been behind and have actually managed to come back and take the victory. Remember the Spartans Legacy War just before the CWL started? That was insane. DLZ 11s are waking up with 3 to 4 hours left in war. Yes, absolutely. Who are you rooting for, says Mustafa. I am a massive fan of both of these clans, obviously being European myself. I'm a big fan of DLZ and everything that they do. They always seem to get it. We do have a live attack, guys. They always seem to get the job done. But I do like an underdog as well. So very much hoping Dutch Force can put up a good show here as well. It is Dutch Force coming in at Town Hall 11. So here we go. Starting out with, is it going to be just Sui Heroes? He does have a couple of wall breakers, so I'm assuming he's going to try and get them in a little bit here. Maybe to just snipe off the Queen. What else does he have? Why does he have them wall breakers? I'm a little bit confused. Perhaps that didn't quite go right. Anyways, let's just see. He has the battle blimp to try and snipe off an area. Sui Heroes it is. And, yeah, Death, I know. It's, they've got some time. They've got some time to catch up, but they are going to have to try and catch up. Their 10v10 is definitely just a little bit behind DLZ at the moment. So he does have them 5 wall breakers. Still not sure where he's going to use them, but the Lalo portion does indeed come in, and it's going to basically come right up towards them single Infernos last. Has one wizard which he can use to distract the Lava Hound. What has pulled it? I'm not even sure what... Oh, the Skeleton Spell. Skeleton Spell pulls the Lava Hound across. A couple of the pups are going to get tanked and not really even going to be enough to take it out. Starts the battle blimp over by that single Inferno. Gonna get popped on top of that. Looking quite good. He's got a good split coming into the back end here. If he could sneak off that wizard tower, it would have been nice, but he did set off the red bomb, which is definitely going to help him. And coming down to the final part here, it's whether these 2 wizard towers can get the job done. Gets a beautiful split, takes it down, and that will be a 3-star for Dutch Force. Fantastic stuff. Any of these attacks that are going on, you guys can get some hype in the chat. You guys can just pop down whether you think it's a fail, whether you think it's a success, and there you go. I think that Barmy Army must have transferred across all of them people over on Twitch, so thank you so much. Thank you, Barmy Army. I think I tried to get into the stream for a little bit there before, and it was pretty funny actually watching all of the attacks starting to fly in. I was on, whose stream was it earlier? Visions, I believe, and he had no live attacks. I really did feel sorry for the guy, but there you go. We got another 11v11 there for Dutch Force. I am going to update the scoreboard for you guys. Going to try and keep up to date with that, so Dutch Force will be happy of that one. Barmy Army in the house there himself. Show some love. Thank you so much, my friend. I certainly will have a good stream, and like we said, we will be passing the buck across to Susie Gaming in 1 hour and 50 minutes. So there you go, guys. Plenty of people getting that Dutch Force hype in the chat there. Awesome attack, says Fishgut over on YouTube. It certainly was. Deepak putting the hype in there as well. Dutch Force will be happy on that one. Little Chris thinks Dutch Force have a big mountain to climb. I couldn't agree more. Their 10v10 is certainly just a bit behind DLZ's, and we know how good DLZ are. They do have a mountain to climb here, but let's just see. Anything can happen. That's all I'm going to say. 6 for 29. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They've still got some attacks left there at Town Hall 10. They've got plenty of them with kind of 1 star, no stars. I mean, they've got some information on the board, but you've got to think that, you know, DLZ's hit rate, they obviously are quite a bit higher. Barmy says, was dual streaming the admin and leader war if you want that as well. I was going to try and cover it as well. I did message them about trying to maybe help out with an hour or so, but to be honest, it was just too much of a rush this weekend, and I couldn't find a slot that was suitable for me, so I'm just going to kind of stick with this one. I haven't got any of the overlays set up or any of the... I have my second iPad, but I normally have to go over and set that up. I know that you were setting up a second stream mid-stream, but I'm not that smart, Barmy Army. I'm not able to do that. Shivang, welcome over on YouTube. Vimal, welcome to the stream as well. Let's show you some Dutch Force 10v10s then, because we did show you some attacks from DLZ earlier on. That is DLZ, what is wrong with me? Let's show you one of them Dutch Force attacks. So here you go. This one, again, a Lalo. Dutch Force getting it done here. Battle Blimp coming in. Suicide at the western side of the base. Is he going to get this CC lured? Doesn't have a giant in there, but knows that nothing is going to be lured from the air portion. We do have a live attack though. We will come back to that one. It is base number 47. Dutch Force coming in from one of them 10v10s. Can they get it done here? It is going to be another Lalo. Power portion is used. No, thanks, Barmy Army. I do appreciate that though. Couple of wizards used to just help that funnel, obviously wanting the queen to come up around the top of the base. Pops the ability, does get a couple of other defense and carves an area straight in towards the air defense and the single inferno. In comes the wall wrecker. He does have some bowlers that he's going to push in alongside the king here. Let's just see how much value he can get from this. Should be able to get the queen, no problem. Beautiful freeze onto the queen and the single inferno. Does lure out the hound, but it's not going to matter now that the queen is down. Very nice just to use the queen, kind of a suicide queen on that side, and then the king and bowlers to press in. Actually gets a huge amount of value right the way to the core, and he is going to be able to just move in that nice circular fashion around the base from this point. Which side will he come in from? It is going to be behind that air sweeper, directly targeting the single inferno first. Also works out nicely that there's no wizard towers towards the back end of the base here, so he should be looking good. Lots of Teslas popping off around the town hall, but he's got more than enough balloons in that area to take that down, although they do a decent amount of damage. Here's the dangerous part, right next to them wizard towers. A heal and a rage used in that area is going to be enough to power right the way through that, and there is now only an air defense. I don't see any way that this cannot be a 3-star. He's just got too many balloons. The air skellies are doing some work. Is it going to be enough to take them down? He's got 1 minute and 15 seconds. I think it's going to be a 3, but what do you guys think? It could be close on time here. Drop in the chat what you think. Are Dutch Force going to get it done? I didn't even see that expo, so that is going to take a huge amount of time. Might actually be a time fail on this one, but who knows? It is going to be a close one. Nadim playing it close here. Does fortunately get a minion onto one of the air skellies, but now it's stuck on the hound. It might be enough though to get the job done here. He's certainly got enough balloons. 40 seconds. It's going to be close with that elixir storage sitting down at the bottom here, but I think he might have enough. Again, any of these attacks, guys, drop in the chat whatever you think is going to happen. Any of my members over on YouTube, you do have the 3-star emoji there as well, so spam that out whenever we do get the 3 stars. Rebel, thank you so much for checking out the stream. He's going to get so close, says 2A. Yes, he's going to... Oh, the king's distracting the minions, which is not what he wanted. It is going to be super, super close. Just too much distraction on that base. The balloons are coming over, but unfortunately for Dutch Force, it is not meant to be. That is now going to be 6 for 30 in terms of 10v10 hit rate. That is not what they needed. They really, really needed that one to go down. It really is cruel. Man, that one was unfortunate. Let's go back to the 10v10 that we were showing you then before that hit came in. Handes, welcome to the stream over on YouTube. What is going on here? I thought it was the same attack. I was getting all confused there. Missed that initial expo, killed that raid. It did. It caused them balloons to go right the way back, and I hadn't even seen that when I was watching the attack. So it could have absolutely been the change in the raid. Maybe the queen in with the king would have popped the hound though. Difficult to call. Difficult one to call. But here is the 10v10 triple we were about to watch. It was a good plan though, Ice Cold Witch. I couldn't agree more. Very, very nearly got it done. I do like how he used the suicide queen on that side so she didn't pop the hound. And then the king and bowlers got huge value going into the core. 20% 10v10, yep. It is a little bit behind DLZ at the moment. Obviously, they do have a better hit rate at 11v11, but DLZ yet to attack there. We know how good they are. Oh, Dutch Force, they certainly do have a mountain to climb, but we have a great war here. Both of these clans very deserving to be in the final, and I wish both of them the very best of luck. DLZ OP base builders, yeah. We often have Itsu in either my chat or when we're doing the countdown show with Adam, and he's always obviously talking about bases and things like that. Obviously meeting Itsu, I know how much he grinds to get them bases done as well. DLZ yet to attack. How many times have we heard that? I know. They do it every single war, but they come back and they certainly put on a show. Coming down to the final hours, you're not going to miss a single attack. We have Susie Gaming after myself, and then Blame Adam coming on at the end, so you will see each and every one of the attacks. It will get a bit crazy coming down to them final hours, but you will be trying to see them all. That one certainly had more than enough. I didn't even see the live. Thank you for the shout out though. There we go. It's Dutch Force. Can't even get to the live button. Wow, what a noob. Here we go. King and queen coming in. This one is a hog attack. Takes out the enemy queen nice and early. Obviously pivotal for the hogs. Gets a nice spread. Gonna get that single inferno, and then the hog riders coming down towards the west of the base. Has 13 hogs for this section as well. Or is he going to bring them in towards the inferno at the back? Does bring them in towards this western side just to try and control the pathing of the hogs. I think that might have been a little bit late on them hog riders. They are starting to move around a little bit, but thankfully they do merge. Queen steps up and gets the multi-inferno. That is going to be huge. And with another heal spell coming down to them final Teslas, there are some bombs there, but that looks like an absolute annihilation by Dutch Force. Amazing stuff. A heal is swagged as well, guys. Brilliant stuff. The giant bomb at the end puts the hog riders on low health, but he's got more than enough time to clean up here. It is a 3. Get some hype in there for Dutch Force. We will indeed update the scoreboard there for you. 7 for 31 now. Their 10v10 hit rate. Brilliant stuff. Getting the job done. Certainly a lot of hog riders left, but we have another live attack. Out of one into another. DLZ coming right back at it. Trader getting the love in there for Dutch Force. But here come DLZ with a lava loon attack. Skynet got the 3 stars earlier on. Will he do it again now? Beautiful funnel set there with the wizard and minions. The queen now going to come around to the south of the base. Where is he going to enter though? He does have the wall wrecker. The air defense are all pushed to the western side of the base. Starts creating the funnel, so it looks like he's going to come in somewhere near the bomb tower here and try and cut along that side. Yes, he is. Queen is then going to be able to not quite reach that single inferno. He's got to hope that it's not going to lock onto the queen when she gets into that region. Let's just see how this one turns out. You guys can continue to get some hype in the chat for Dutch Force. Getting it done there at 10v10. They really need a defense here. DLZ coming right back at them. Balloon and Witch are about to go down. One air defense goes down. Queen is going to very nicely miss the single inferno and continue up this path following the wall wrecker. Ballers pop out, getting huge value here, guys. Cutting right the way through the base. There's nothing left for these 20 balloons. Gonna easily be able to take out that other section, I would think. he needs to come into some trouble. The queen's going to get caught on the king. Oh, just didn't get that wizard tower. How important will that be coming around to the final part? Let's just see. Lava Loon portion coming in. He does have quite a few archer towers left over, which I thought the king and queen might have got there, but they just fell short. And how difficult will this be for the balloons? They are going to clump over that area, but he's got a heal and a rage and a final balloon to try and put in. The air sweeper is causing massive issues. Lava pups are going to get it down, but it has proven very difficult for them balloons. There's not a lot of tankage left. They're coming into them spells, healing the balloons back up, but there are some skeletons in there. Lava pups are going to do their job and take that down. Beautiful split so as not to get too much damage onto them balloons from that red bomb, and I think it is going to be a 3 for DLZ. What do you guys think? Pop it in the chat and throw DLZ some love, but there is no way that this is now going to be a fail. Unfortunate for Dutch Force, they got the job done, but DLZ right back after them and getting another 3-star in the bag. Boom! Easy stuff. Beautiful attack there. 6-pack for Skynet, that is. Well done to them. That push with the wall wrecker was absolutely huge. Vimel and Eli, welcome to the stream. As with Gaming in with Shine on YouTube, you guys get some DLZ love in the chat. There you go. 3 stars back to back. Dutch Force and DLZ. Man, that was some amazing stuff. And like we said, guys, the attacks and the stars are going to come flying in now from both of these clans. 76 to 76. DLZ starting their 11v11 attacks soon, we would think. 8 hours left in this. Then we have them 12v12s. A huge breakdown here. There is Susie Gaming in the chat. Make sure you have her on follow. I will be hosting across to her anyway, but she will be taking things following my 2-hour slot. Massive breakdown, 7 12v12. That is going to be some fantastic action. Brilliant stuff. Then look at all of them 11s that DLZ haven't even touched yet. Wow. It's going to be a heck of a ride coming through. Mod Bro give. No. I don't just give out mod for no reason. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, my friend, but you're welcome to enjoy the stream. Snake Baby over on Twitch, welcome to the stream as well. Now what's going to happen? Are Dutch Force going to get some more 11s in the bag? When are DLZ going to start this? Let's have a look at the stats there. Dutch Force obviously a little bit higher on percent. I like it. A little bit higher on percent, but obviously the hit rate nowhere near DLZ at the moment. Hudson, welcome to the stream as well, as with Rupali over on YouTube. 98% average destruction for DLZ. Wow, that is insane, guys. Absolutely insane. When are you going to attack Judo? If only I was good enough to be in DLZ. Man, that would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. There is no way that I would get a slot in DLZ. Callum, welcome to the stream, as with Geordie Jord. Will DLZ give away their bases like they did CWL Season 4? I don't know. That was very, very generous of them, you have to say. But here they are, Dutch Force coming in with another 11v11. They've got a decent hit rate at 11v11. Can they get another one in the bag? Nice use of the wizards for the funnel. He did have Valkyries coming in, although I missed where they went, to be honest. Must have been over there with the wizards as well. Make sure that his king and queen come in. And unfortunately, we have a bit of network issues. TJ, welcome to the stream, my man. Lava Hound comes out. It is going to force the queen to have to take that out. King goes down, so he's not going to get that air defense. This is going to be troublesome for the queen, especially with that balloon and no, what am I trying to say? No ability. I think that is definitely not what Big Jaw wanted. Lots of pups here, and man, this is going to be so difficult. I'm fully aware that there's another live attack, but I just want to see how this one starts out, and then we will fly across to that one. Definitely not what he wanted here, but can he recover? He's coming in from each and every angle with the Lava Hounds. There are Lava Pups going mental on the Lava Hound over there. Thankfully, it is the Lava Hound and not the balloons, but it's gone right across the map. The balloons are going down very, very quick, and I think that is a big fat fail. There is no way he's going to get through the back end of this base. Unfortunate, that one. Ned, welcome to the stream. Dutch Force coming in at 10v10 as well. Let's quickly update that scoreboard before I forget, guys, and then the numbers get all skewed. 10v10, will they have some better luck? Queen coming in from the bottom, just a bit suicide method here. There was a witch that was pulled right up to the top. Now going to come down to the queen. He does have the poison, obviously just waiting for that witch to get a little bit closer before he pops that on it. There it goes, which should go down to that. What will the queen get though? Can she get that wizard tower? That would be big. Not going to do it though. Is going to get the ability. Is he going to get through? She going to get through even. Gets the wizard tower. Gonna not quite get the expo, but I think he'll be happy with that. Definitely be happy with what he got there from that attack. Oof. I don't know, there's a lot of base left over here. He's got lots of balloons. Let's just see. He's kind of carved out defenses and sections of the base, but the balloons are going to move right the way around here. Gets the skeleton spell on the other side of the wall from the queen, so she is not going to go down. Going to start taking out balloons now. That could be disastrous for this attack, especially with balloons splitting up all over the place. All of the splash damage is now down. Uses the heal spell, but coming into that air sweeper is a difficult one. It does go down, but there's not many balloons left here, and with the queen still up, I'm not sure whether they have enough in order to get this done. I think there's just too many point defense left over. The balloons are starting to go down fast. It is going to be another defense for DLZ. That is huge and definitely not what Dutch Force wanted. That is 7 for 32 in terms of their 10v10. Definitely not what they wanted here. DLZ bases, man, they are amazing. People before were just talking about it. They are incredible. Dutch Force very much struggling with that. Defense, that's right. You guys can get the defenses in the chat. Let's see what we missed. Was a full of Lavaloon because it's the best 3-star for Town Hall 11. They are full of Lavaloon attacks. I think it's the best right across the board, to be honest with you. But I do very much enjoy the variety that there is in the game right now. You know, it's not like times gone by where there'd be one strategy. Although, in my opinion, it's the best. We do still see a lot of variety, which is great. But I do think they need to be tweaking the balance a little bit as well. It is a no dip. You're absolutely right, Ice Cold. And that 10v10 hit rate could be what costs Dutch Force this war. I mean, remember, they can't. They're already, how many stars behind is that? That's insane. My maths is terrible when I'm put on the spot. 17. They're 17 stars behind already. They do have 9 extra attacks, but that's still 8 that they are behind. Judo, heard the news about Town Hall 13, 14 and 15. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious though, isn't it? Anyone that doesn't know what on earth that is, Darian basically said they will keep going with the game as long as they need to. There will be Town Hall 13, 14, 15, Infinity. They will keep going, obviously. They are going to do that. But Darian did say in an interview, wow, we have some 12v12 action coming in from Dutch Force. First one of this war. Death, thank you for clarifying that. 17 stars. Just checking that my maths is correct. Here we go. Has a dragon in his own battle blimp. Is it going to be enough to get the enemy dragon and queens down though? Don't think so. Gets one of the dragon. Oh, massive damage onto the queen, but she is still standing. Not what Dutch Force wanted here. Dragon's now going to come across to the king. Doesn't quite get it with the poison. He will get it down with the queen, but unfortunately, the enemy queen, look at that. It is not Dutch Force's day. So close to getting her down, but doesn't really matter. He needs to make sure that one of them lava pups do get straight onto the queen. Look at this as well. The dragon has gone after the king and the queen has left it all alone. Pops the ability. Needs to hope the dragon gets itself over there so the queen can take it down. But the expo is going to get the queen beforehand. Oh my word. It is just not going right for Dutch Force. What do you guys think? I'm calling defense already. Queen still up. Dragon still up. Insane. You just missed a hog attack just before, Shivang, and it was crazy. It was crushed as well. 10v10. We just had it on. Hog Riders annihilated the base. They're coming straight in towards the Giga Tesla, but there's only 35% damage, so all of the balloons will go past it. Fortunately, it does get activated, so he can take that down. Press the Grand Warden's ability. Needs some pups onto that dragon because it's doing huge damage onto the balloons. The queen is also up. Pups finally get onto the dragon, but I don't think it's going to take it down. What do you know though, they continue around the base. It is unfortunate that he didn't have them down because there's not a whole lot of base left over here. I think it could have been a whole different story if that queen and dragon were not up. That is insane. I would have loved to have seen what had happened had the plan have gone correct. It is a defense. Man, not what Dutch Force needed, but great job to DLZ. Good try, says Trader Lives. I couldn't agree more. It was a fantastic try, just a little bit unfortunate. Thought the dragon would have got the queen. Obviously thought the dragon would have gone across and been taken out by his queen. Could have been a whole different story. Did he rage his CC dragon? Yes, he did. He raged it. We'll watch it back. But he did rage it. It was just that there was 2 dragons and a queen hammering into it. It just wasn't enough to get it done. It was a nice try, trying to get as much damage as possible, just in case. Wow, just in case. But the dragon's going to go across and pop off that final minion. Then we will quickly watch that back for you guys, just so you can see the entry again and see how it all went wrong, unfortunately. Nice thinking of the battle blimp. Come in, take out that single inferno. Gets rid of one of the red air mines there, but there it is. 2 dragons come out. There is the rage. Pops out them balloons, which initially tank. The dragon swaps across and actually goes on to the dragons first. It's actually firing at the dragon and didn't get any damage. I thought it might have got extra damage onto the queen. Very unfortunate there that it didn't get damage onto the queen at the same time. This is then, man, it just didn't go right for him. Dragon follows the king instead of going after the queen. It just wasn't close enough for the queen to go after it and take it out. It was annoying. I would be very, very annoyed with a broken iPad if that was myself. Paul Anderson, welcome to the stream over on YouTube. Maybe a freeze as well was needed there. Yeah, definitely. He did use the poison because the dragon, as it went across, was definitely poisoned. But you're right, maybe the freeze could have been what he needed. So Dutch Force, 0 for 1 in terms of 12v12. Not what they wanted. Anyways, let's bring everyone back. We have a ton of viewers that, granted, may or may not have just joined. There we are, Justin, just joining the stream. This is DLZ versus Dutch Force. It is the Clash Cup League final. You guys might have remembered me streaming some Clash Cup way back when. It seems like ages ago now, but with the CWL starting, this did need to be re-looked at, and basically they have now got this going. So this is the final. Winner takes all. Dutch Force have a mountain to climb here. Jasky, welcome to the stream, but they're going in again at 11v11. DLZ not even started their 11v11 hits yet. We are fortunate to be getting all this live action. I was trying to get onto the other streams earlier. Some of them didn't even have any live attacks. Man, that must have been awful. Anyways, getting into this one. Chris coming in with the Suicide Heroes to see what he can take. Does get some defenses out of the way there. Skims off that section of the base so he can easily target that single Inferno. Battle Blimp straight down the middle. Gonna pop them off right onto the Eagle Artillery, I would assume. Let's just see. Maybe he's going to push all the way through to the Queen. It is onto the Eagle Artillery. Balloons and a Rage is going to get that area down. Helps to distract that Wizard Tower as well. And then in come the balloons from the west, trying to merge together. He does have the Skeleton Spell, waiting for that on the Queen. But she doesn't want to jump the wall there, which I'm assuming he wanted her to. There she goes, into that Rage. And he's dropped the Skelly on the wrong side of the wall. She's fortunately jumped back across. And that is hopefully going to be enough to take her down. Balloons continue to come around. The King and the Bomb Tower, though, wreck them skeletons. Unfortunately, the balloons are past that area, and hopefully it's going to be enough, but it's going to be a close one, especially coming down to this wizard tower. He's got no spells left and all of the balloons crushed to the ground. It is another defense for DLZ. Dutch Force, I feel sorry for you. Not quite what was after there. Oh man. 6 for 15 now. That 11v11 hit rate they had is slowly slipping away as well. What are DLZ going to do to come back from this? I think they just want to get their 10s done and in the bag. They've got a massive lead there just because of the 10s. It's a no-dip war, guys. So, man, this war can be won alone on Town Hall 10. That is crazy. I need to attack myself, but my teammates haven't even given me a war wrecker yet. I'm assuming that's a different war, but best of luck with it. Skelly spell fails are, yeah, we've had a couple of them today. That bomb tower is what basically crushed it there. People asking for 10v10 from the DLZ side, so let's show you some of them now. Beer for breakfast, I like it. We're going to show this attack. Lava Loon. You are the best player. I don't think so. I'd be in DLZ right now if I was the best player, but hey, I try. There definitely was, guys. There was definitely some other 10v10 attacks. Ravi, welcome to the stream as well. 12 hit rate is 0 for 2, not 0 for what? Are you sure? I only seen the 112 attack come in. I thought that was 11 there. I'll check after this. Was that a live attack as well? John Matson, welcome to the stream. No one's shouting live at me, so it must be my eyes playing tricks on me, just scouting that bottom area all of the time. I don't want to keep jumping in and out of replays though, just because my eyes are twitching around for some reason. Anyway, Queen coming through with a Queen charge. Guys, I have a fantastic video coming out just after this stream, which uses the Queen charge and 2 brand new strategies at Town Hall 10. They are phenomenal using that Queen charge. Make sure you stick around after the stream. I will be putting up live maybe an hour after the stream. Sandeep, welcome as well, as with Sahil. So many people tuning in on YouTube. I really do appreciate the support. Like we said, any of you guys that are members of the channel, it is a small monthly fee, but you get a special access on Discord. You also get no slow chat within the chat there. You can chat as much as you want, and you also get them beautiful emotes, so make sure you're spamming them out in terms of the attacks. Chef, welcome to the stream as well. CR as well. Megatron, lots of people just joining. Are you streaming the last hour or so, says Paul Anderson. No, that would be Blame Adam. If you haven't got time to clash on YouTube or Blame Adam on Twitch on follow, make sure you do. He will be streaming the rest of this. Ravi says best of luck to Elite Gaming in the CWL. Thank you so much for that. We had a huge win over North Watchers on the last week, but it is bye weekend this week. Hopefully we can continue that form next week. This was beautiful. This was beautiful. I always like to see when the Queen charge gets right the way through the base and gets right the way through. Chef, I did say your name, buddy. I said it earlier. I think I just mispronounced your name, which happens a lot, to be honest, when I'm trying to keep up with so many different names, and there are some crazy ones. Clashing Zone, welcome to the stream as well. That Queen charge went crazy far. It did. And like I said, the video I have coming out today, there were some fantastic Queen charges. That's one thing that, to be honest, I have mentioned the live streams and the practice live streams that I do want to... okay, if you say my name one more time, you're getting banned from the channel, and that is it. Boom. Can't talk for 5 minutes. See you later. Yeah, TJ, your name is super hard to pronounce. It really is. Flawless. It was a flawless attack death. Lots of Lava Loon love. Skynet, we did see that one. We see that one from Vale. I think we even seen that one from Bob. There are some Town Hall 9s in the lower leagues of CWL. But I can't remember which leagues there are, to be honest. I think it's Ryzen and below that there's Town Hall 9. Crackmind Gang, welcome to the stream. Patrick as well. Thank you for tuning in. We have an hour and 20 minutes left. That's funny, TJ. We have an hour and 20 minutes left of this action from DLZ and Dutch Force. Then we will be handing over to Susie Gaming. Alive Dude, welcome to the stream on YouTube as well. Clashing Zones thinks that Apex have Town Hall 9s. Patrick, I absolutely do have the drinks with me. It's tough, you know, when you got multiple hours of just constantly talking, you do need some something to help keep you hydrated, most definitely. Max Mac, I haven't got the hang of Lavaloon either. I'm getting there. I'm at the stage where I feel confident enough to do it in war, but I definitely haven't got the hang of it, shall we say. I'm going to be practicing though. I'm going to be practicing. What do you think of the Clan War Leagues update? Live attack coming in. I cannot wait for it. I don't know. They still haven't really given us too much in the way of what it is. I just hope it's, you know, I just hope it's a hit, which I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. Fans of Itsu in the house. Anyone else fan of Itsu? Get some love in the chat. Itsu is a great guy. Anyway, Dutch Force coming in at 10v10. They really need to get some more 10v10s on the board to put up some better hit rates than what they already have. We have another live coming in as well. We will watch this one a little bit and then dive across to that one. Queen does get into that compartment, but the Skelly spell is very nice and does distract her a little bit. Didn't quite get that expo. It does look like it's set on air as well, so it would have been helpful. Now trying to bring the Lavaloon right the way through, and we have a third live attack. This is insane, guys. 3 live attacks coming in all together. Let's just kind of stick with this one for the moment, then I will dive across. Queen is very nicely frozen, and the Skeleton Spell and Rage is going to get her down as the rest of it pushes through. This is looking good for Dutch Force. Doesn't quite get as many balloons splitting down to that Wizard Tower as he wanted. That could be costly because he doesn't have a huge amount of balloons left here, and the Lava Hound isn't really tanking too much, tanking the Expo. Now the balloons are starting to get in range of that air defense, and it does go down as the Hound pops. Looking good, but he doesn't have anything for the back end bar a couple of balloons. Needs to get them in now. Sets off that red air mine from the Lava Hound. I think that's a 3-star. What do you guys think? Drop it in the chat, but I think he's got this. A little bit slow on them other balloons. 1 minute left. I'm calling that a 3 from Dutch Force. Brilliant stuff, but we have DLZ. This happened last time, coming right back at it. It is another Lavaloon. We will drop back across and find out exactly what happened before. Iron Scott, Rafai 300, welcome to the stream. You guys putting in there that you think it's a triple. I agree, I think Dutch Force had that one. Can DLZ get it done again though and come right back at them and smash this base? It's looking good. 2 sets of huge amounts of balloons coming through the base. They get distracted. Don't go up towards that Wizard Tower where he thought they were going to. That could be huge. It's getting massive, massive damage onto that pack of balloons. Is it enough to get it though? He's still got a massive amount coming along the bottom. My World, My Life thinks this is a 3-star. Doesn't have any spells coming towards this Wizard Tower though. And there is an air defense there. There's a lot of defenses here that are going to be smashing into the balloons. I think that is a defense. I think the haste, yeah, absolutely ice cold, which I think the haste onto them balloons at the top. Dude, don't start spamming the chat with random stuff. I'm not going to talk on Supercell's behalf of stuff. I'm concentrating on the war itself. So don't start spamming the chat with that kind of stuff. I will just knock it out of the chat. It is a defense, though, for DLZ, which is exactly what Dutch Force wanted. I thought we had seen another live attack, which we did. DLZ at Town Hall 11. What is going to happen here, then? Can they get it done? Oh, that one balloon just didn't quite get the Wizard Tower there. Are they going to get that? Plenty of others coming through, though. I think this is a 3-star. DLZ not quite getting it done at their 10v10 there. But I think they are going to get it done here at 11v11. What do you guys think? They are smashing that base. Their first 11v11, and it goes in 1 for 1 at Town Hall 11. Brilliant stuff. And then we have the 3-star from Dutch Force. let's keep the chat on the war itself. I can't speak for Supercell in terms of who they promote. I know that a lot of, you know, Darian has talked about this on the forums in terms of they're an English primarily speaking company, and a lot of the Indian content is in Hindi. It's difficult for them to promote content that they don't understand in terms of their language, but I can't speak for Supercell, honestly. I know that they know the amount of Indian support that they have, and it's awesome. We do massively appreciate the support you give us on our streams and videos as well, but I can't speak on Supercell's behalf on what, you know, they do. Bazam! 3 stars it was. Dutch Force did indeed get that 3 stars at 10v10. So that is 8 for 33. Now lots of people saying that there was 2 Town Hall 12 attacks came in. Let's have a look. DLZ haven't attacked. Have Dutch Force done 2 Town Hall 12 attacks? I thought they had only done 1, but no, you're absolutely right. Thank you guys for pointing that out. 2 Town Hall 12 attacks. My age is 29. There you go. Are you on a team? Well, I am on DLZ's side in terms of the stream, but I'm not part of their clan. I'm just here to stream. Yeah, CC Lava Hound does mean that your Lava Loon is definitely more accessible. Enjoy the stream. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and I agree, Shivang. The language barrier is massive. I don't mind sharing my age, so there you are. It's not important, Paul, though. You're absolutely... It is not important. Just trying to make sure, because I do try and respond to any of the legitimate questions and any of the legitimate chat. I don't respond to just kind of random rubbish that's in the chat. Alec, welcome to the stream. Ravi, welcome as well. Do you think the current meta of Lava Loon is too powerful? It's a difficult one. I think it does need to be tweaked, but it definitely doesn't need a massive nerf into the ground. It's a high skill cap attack. It's not like you can just spam it and always get it to work. So it does need tweaked in my opinion, but I don't think they need to go nerfing it into the ground. Wow, you guys are showing some love here for DLZ. It is amazing to have all of you guys in the house. Welcome to the stream. You can see, I'm just going to very quickly skim over whilst we have a replay in the background. You don't look 29. I appreciate that. Just going to very quickly go over the how to become a member on the channel so you guys can spam them emotes. Basically, there is that little button above that says join, and there should be one that comes up as well. You can then get all of the emotes in order to spam out, and I do have more specific Judo Sloth ones getting made as well. Lewis the Pen, welcome to the stream, my friend. There you go, buddy. What was I saying? Lewis, you've distracted me. Anyone that doesn't have Lewis on follow, make sure to click his name, subscribe to him on YouTube. Such a great guy. Thank you for all of the support. Love from Jesmek, welcome to the stream, 2 strikes. Ice Cold Witch thinks that Lava Loon is balanced indeed. Did you farm your base? I certainly did farm my base. Don't worry, Lewis, don't you worry, my man. What is your clan? I kind of bounce around all over the place, showing you guys recaps and streams, but my clan myself is Red Elite. Rough day for Dutch Force. They are struggling a bit at 10v10, and with this being a no-dip war, the 10v10 area, there's more bases at 10v10, so the war could very easily be decided on that part as well, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I missed the live, but thank you for this shout out. Thank you so much for that. I thought you were having me on there. I thought you were having me on. But there is a live. Thank you. We haven't missed it. Lewis coming in here for DLZ. They are starting to get them 11v11 games going. Battle Blimp going to come right the way forward into this little section. Look at all of the damage he can get here. Sneaking in a couple of balloons to utilize that rage spell as well. Gets the CC lure and hopefully going to take down all of this area. Does just about get into that expo. That was huge. Sneaks that archer tower as well. That is crazy. So much value there. Fantastic stuff. That battle blimp, guys, if you're not using that method, make sure you are thinking about it, because it can be massively valuable, especially with the Sui Hero method. You can really go ahead and blast sections of the base for your Lava Loon attacks. Yeah, Lewis, it is. They've got an absolute mountain to climb here. In comes the heroes, though. They've already cut out that section. Now just going to have a couple of minions to take out this trash area, chipping away at them buildings in order to help with time, basically. It is going to help with the funnel a little bit, but it's already pretty much set. He doesn't have to worry. Just going to get a couple of them high HP buildings out of the way in terms of helping with efficiency. Nice use of the freeze, which basically was used to allow the wall wreckers to get through that area. That was beautiful stuff. Could have very easily had all of the wall breakers go down there if he hadn't have done that. Queen is hoping to go in to get that down, but she's not doing it, guys. She's continuing to walk around. That is not what Lewis wanted here. Wanted the queen in to take these areas of splash. Doesn't have the king's ability in order to get them buildings out of the way and force the queen back around. Doesn't even have any other troops to do that. Gets the wizard tower, but he is going to have to hit that multi-inferno. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, to be honest with you. He's got so much value this far around that I don't think it's going to matter. Balloons nicely split, and he gets a couple of them alongside that heal spell that are going to take the inferno tower, and that is base crushed. 3-star it is, guys. That is 2 for 2 now for DLZ. Beautiful stuff. Wow. So much value from that battle blimp. Get some love for DLZ in the house. Dumb queen. Absolutely. I'm going on the same attack. I do apologize, guys, but there is another live. I'm trying my best to get to it. What is wrong with me? We can confirm that it's going to be a 3-star. Wow. Piggy coming in here on Itsu. Can they get it done? 12v12. This is a Bowler Witch using the Queen Walk initially. Does have a P.E.K.K.A here as well. Where will that be used? Valkyrie's trying to get that Tesla. Just about gets it. Queen is now going to walk up to the north, and in comes the Wall Wrecker. Just trying to figure out what they're doing here. Obviously going to push right the way down this top area of the base and try and loop back around. This is crazy stuff. I'm always a little bit more wary of the Bowler Witch attacks. I always like the use of that P.E.K.K.A as well. Just on the outside, help with the Bowler Witch. It's not going to get stuck on a wall like a Golem would. It's going to continue to walk down and protect the bowlers. So it can be very, very useful. And that one healer is going to be massive for that area as well. No air defense over there. So nicely done. As the rest of the troops come through, earthquake spells just provide huge amount of access into the base, but the troops might split into all different directions. That could have been a beautiful time to use the Grand Warden's ability as they all split like that, but the bowlers have gone down super fast. Still has the Queen's ability, but I think this is a fail. I can't see how he can get this one done. Yeah, I thought he should have held the Warden's ability for a little bit longer until he was right in the middle of that base, but I don't know. We can maybe watch that back if we don't have a live, and I don't know, we can see if we could have changed anything, but there's huge amounts of base left over. I'm not too sure that kind of little tweaks would have made a massive difference. Mr. Freeze thinks it was a misclick. Very much could have been. It is Itsu. You're absolutely right, Deepak. It is Itsu, and his bases are always immense. That's all we're saying. Yeah, I mean, it's 68%. I mean, I don't think they're going to be necessarily worrying about percentage. What we're going to do, guys, is quickly update the scoreboards before I forget. What else did we have? We had the 11v11 from DLZ come in. Did we update that? We did, didn't we? Losing my mind here. Yes, we updated that already. So we don't have to put that one on the board. Let's watch that one back whilst we don't have any live attacks. Gaming Guru, welcome to the stream. Double multi, don't think bowlers are a good option. Yeah, difficult. Difficult, yeah. Strange pick, but let's just see. He had to save the Wall Wrecker. Let's just, I don't know, I mean, he directly targeted the Eagle and there are some splash damages. I don't necessarily think it was the Wall Wrecker. I don't know. I think it's a choice of attack, to be honest. I'm part of the Buy Forever family, but support Elite Gaming because of Judo. Ravi, thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate that one. Yeah, Rajiv, I agree. I think that's a tough 3-star with the Bull Witch. Absolutely. 2 multi-infernos. You know, I'm just a little bit wary of the Bull Witch at Town Hall 12, to be honest. I have seen it work, but it's a tough one. It's a tough one to get to work. But yeah, that might have been a misclick there on the Grand Warden's ability. There's no need to have used it in that area. I think it was probably a misclick. Here we go though. DLZ coming in. 10v10 again. This is where they could single-handedly win this war, guys. The 10v10 is insane. Nice use of the baby dragon to send the king and queen down this area. Has a couple of wall breakers, so it looks like he's going to try and just get into where that queen is. Ooh, the wall breakers just about get through, and it is going to be enough to get to where that queen is. There is another live attack in the background. Nice freeze onto the single inferno, means the queen can step up, get the job done. The enemy queen has hopped back inside and has pressed the ability here, but it is going to be enough to take that queen down. Lava Hound is not going to... Ooh, could get popped here. The queen is going around to the corner here, and we basically need the queen to go down in time. Fortunately, the archer tower is going to take the queen down so the Lava Hound doesn't get popped. That was very much ideal for DLZ. Now comes the Lava Loon portion. That's why the multi-infernos are there, guys. Trying to defend against this. But such a nice entry there. Very minimal troops. Getting huge value. That, look at this. Onto the final part. That is insane. So many balloons left over. There's no way that this isn't a 3. You guys can get some love for DLZ in the house. Get some 3 stars. Any members on YouTube, you do have the 3-star emote. So make sure you can spam that out there for DLZ. Let's dive into the other live attack though. NC on Twitch, welcome to the stream. Can Dutch Force get it done, guys, at 11v11? Let's quickly update that for you. 25 for 43 now from DLZ. That is massive. It is another Bowler Witch attack, this time at Town Hall 11. Gets the eagle down early. The golem in there is not going to do too much at the moment, but getting forward ahead of the bowlers, it might now start to help out. Giant bomb in the middle is going to do a bit of damage, but the heal spell is nicely used onto all of them troops. We still have the queen's ability here as well, guys. Gonna have to try and save that for the single inferno on the back end. There's a small group of bowlers and witches coming around the bottom, which is going to get that done. It's not looking too bad here, guys. If the king can help the golem through the wall and it can get around, it's not going to. It's going to come back and basically get stuck and fried by the single inferno. That is not what Dutch Force needed, because we needed to basically control the queen through to the single inferno. Fortunately, she jumps into that middle compartment and should be able to reach the inferno from there. Queen's ability gets popped, takes that out. Is it enough? What do you guys think? Make sure to put it in the chat. Is this going to be a 3-star? I think he's got it now. It's 33 seconds left. Bowlers and witches continuing to come around. Get some love for Dutch Force in the house. 7 for 16 now at 11v11. Beautiful stuff. They have a much better 11v11 hit rate than they do 10v10. Just really struggling. Haru and Rahul, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Wow, that was immense. 3 stars all around. Man, Dutch Force just cannot seem to be clawing this back. As soon as they get a 3-star, DLZ come right back and smash the 3-star, but they're not giving it up. If DLZ get the 3-star, Dutch Force then come right back at them. It is crazy. Absolutely insane. Feel like Dutch Force is rushing their attacks. I don't know about that. I mean, they've done, you know, there's only 8 hours left and they've still got 50 attacks left. Forcing attack, I don't know. I mean, guys, they're in the final of the CCL. This is, you know, this is huge. They have done fantastic to get here. They won't be rushing their attacks. They will be planning these out massively. You know, they are the underdogs against DLZ. There's no way that you could say that they're not. But they've deserved to get here. They've put up some amazing performances to get into the final, and I will give them all of the credit that they deserve for that, and I wish them the very best. They are certainly not rushing their attacks. Your Town Hall 9 strategies have helped me become a better attack. And I love your voice. Thank you so much, Ravi. I do appreciate that one. People love my accent. People hate it. That's just how it is. Go watch Sparse's second hit. Do you know which attack it was? 98%. Are there any good Town Hall 12 ground attacks? Alec, Hog Riders work beautifully as well on these bases. And miners for that match. You know, underground attacks. Miners are great at Town Hall 12 as well. Everyone's an underdog versus DLZ. Yeah, I think right now you've got to say that the #1 clan in the game. There's no one that you could pin them up against that DLZ wouldn't be favourites to take down. Absolutely. It was 5 for 16. Was it 5 for 16? There you go then. If the score is now wrong, Emils, it's on you, buddy. I trust you though. Maybe I just forgot to do that one. Lots of love for the miners in the house. Yeah, the miners are great. Anyone that didn't see the 11v12 attack that I had on my channel using the miners, that was just insane. Hog Riders are the best. Yeah, they do pretty well as well. Hog Riders are good. Mr. Flip, welcome to the stream, my man. It's great that you're here. I thought you'd be sleeping, man. You've been streaming for how long? That's insane. Mr. Flip, over on Twitch, a Twitch streamer himself, but with PUBG Mobile. It's great to see you coming in to see some of this fantastic action. The Clash Cup League final of... Oh, it's just amazing. No sub button or bits. No, not yet. I need to stream more on Twitch. You can find all of that stuff over on YouTube, buddy. Hey, I could do with another moderator on YouTube as well, though. The chat's going nuts over here, so feel free to swap across, but if you want to. Maybe next time. I think Dragon and Balloons is better. Dragons are very good, my world of my life. Like I said, I do have a video coming out probably about an hour after I finish the stream, and that is going to be utilising dragons and baby dragons' fantastic attacks at Town Hall 10. My mistake. Emils, I thought you were correct. I put my trust in you. I've changed the board. Show some Town Hall 11 attacks. Well, there haven't been a huge amount, to be honest. DLZ have got them too, which we have seen. Dutch Force have got a few extras. Let's have a look. This one by Bob. And there you go. Hog Riders, it is. Gonna smash this one up. Town Hall 11v10 dip attack. I mean, you could use a number of different strategies, to be honest. I'd say Bow Witch is still a fantastic no dip attack, to be honest. It's great. Avaloon, Hogs, list's endless. So here you are with the Hogs then. The Wall Wrecker, that Hog Wrecker strategy that I like to call it. Not the Hog Rider, the Hog Wrecker. Pushing in with that kill squad. Just carve out a section of the base. Take out them key objectives. Hog Riders round the back. Boom. Would be great. Balance Electro Drags. I couldn't disagree more. I think the Electro Dragons are absolutely fine. You don't see them that much. They only work on them kind of set bases, to be honest. Something's happening. What's going on? I hear some... Mr. Flip donated $7.67. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. Man, I could say exactly the same thing. You give me motivation as well. And I, you know, being a good friend, I'm glad to have helped you out. Thank you so much. You are going to be the stream MVP. For some reason, my Streamlabs have swapped things up, and it now comes up in my own currency. That's $10 American. RIP. I know, I was going to put $10. I was just explaining, for some reason it now swaps it to my currency, which is good for me. I can see exactly what I, you know, get in terms of donations, but for you guys, it sucks. Thank you for the shout out. We do have a live attack, Mr. Freeze as well. We have 2 live attacks. Man, Dutch Force coming in and trying to get this job done. Let's go for this one first, then we'll look at the other one. Queen coming forward, gonna get the CC, the enemy queen, and the multi-inferno. That's gotta be good, guys. Valkyries continuing to press forward, gonna take out that queen, getting more damage. It is another multi-inferno down the bottom, but look at the concoction of spells that we have there. Heal, rage, lots of haste, and we do have the freeze as well, which can potentially be used on that area. Now let's just see what happens here. Lots of balloons, 3 lava hounds as well to try and tank over this area because there's a ton of air defense. He is coming straight into that sweeper though, hitting the hound at the moment, not doing too much to the balloons. Beautiful use of the freeze on both the multi and the sweeper. Are the balloons going to get onto the sweeper quick enough? They just about do, guys. That is going to go down. There goes the haste. He's going to have to heal towards that back end wizard tower. One single balloon coming in. Beautiful heal spell onto that huge group of balloons, and I think that is a 3. What do you guys think? Mr. Flip, thank you for the support. I do appreciate that, my man. That is a 3 for Dutch Force. Beautiful stuff. Getting the hit rate up a little bit. So there's one 3-star. Can they get another though? They have a second 10v10 coming in. They've just got the 50% on it. What are they using? Is it another lava loon? Yes, it is. Mixing my words up now. Here we go. He's got a barbarian and an archer to try and help with them trash buildings. Maybe he's using the archer to draw the hound, but I don't even see an enemy hound, so who knows. I think this one's a fail though, guys. There's too much. There's a wizard tower, there's a multi-inferno. There's no way he's getting through that. So that is now 9 for 35. 1 success and 1 fail, and with DLZ's hit rate, that's not actually what they needed. DLZ are well over 50% there for their 10v10s, so they did not need that. They needed 2 3-stars there. They really need to be racking them 3-stars onto the board in order to get this done. What just happened though? That was Dutch Force at 11v11 as well. Chris against Vale. Let's quickly just skim through this. Is this the one that we watched? No, it wasn't, so we need another one on there for that. Boom. Lava Loon is the easiest and safest if you have skill. Yeah, if you have skill. Did we watch this attack? I don't think we did. No, we definitely didn't. Nice thinking there in terms of the battle blimp, blasting the Hog Riders through. That Tesla farm on the back end, though, is going to be enough to fry all of them Hog Riders. And, oh, what happened there? Ooh, what happened there, guys? Anyway, that is now going to mean that DLZ get a little bit... We're missing a live attack. Why did that not come up on my screen? It must have literally just came in. Here you go. You guys were asking for 12v12. Dutch Force really coming out in force here. Attack after attack. There's another live in the background. Give me a chance to update these scoreboards. Man, I feel sorry for the guys that were streaming this overnight and had no live attacks. We've had nothing but live after live. I'm definitely appreciative of that, but wow. Let's just see then. Dutch Force, Hog Riders it is. Nice use of the balloons at first. Did use that giant look inside the battle blimp. That is purely to lure the CC. Make sure that if there's any ground troops in that CC, they do get lured. It is a hound though, so trying to keep that out the way of the queen at the moment is going to go across. Oh, he doesn't want to activate that Giga Tesla before the others go there, but he's going to. That's going to be extra damage onto the queen. The baby dragon onto the healers is not good. They all go down. Managed to get the healers down with it. Yeah, I just didn't want to say it on stream death, but that's exactly what happened. Oh man, this is not good, and this is going to be a fail. Right outright, just didn't go correct there. Queen goes down, didn't want that Giga Tesla activated. Man, the healer's getting fried by the baby dragon as well. That's just heartbreaking for Dutch Force. They need to be smashing some of these bases. Gonna keep going, reveal what he can, but it's not going to be enough. Hog Riders have already used the Grand Warden's ability, so there is no way that the Giga Tesla is going to go down. But, man, I don't even know what to say. 0 for 4. Unlucky there on that one. just didn't go quite right. Why did he lure the Hound? It's a clean-up hit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he thought he was going to be able to get rid of it or something before he activated the Giga Tesla. I'm really not sure. Failed because of the baby dragon. Yeah, frying out them healers was not great. Dutch Force are under pressure. They very, very much are under pressure here. Preacher and Rupali, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Mr. Flip is here on YouTube as well, swapping platforms. Beautiful stuff. What's your favourite siege machine in the current meta of Hogs and Lavaloon? Honestly, Ravi, it really depends on the base. The Wrecker is fantastic in terms of taking out you know, sections of the base, helping you with your kill squad, but the Battle Blimp, in terms of just taking out sections of the base, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Shadow Gamer, welcome as well to the stream. Bulldog, welcome to the stream as well. Bulldog, thank you for the support. Great. This is the Clash Cup League final between DLZ and Dutch Force. As you can see, it is a no-dip war, and DLZ getting it done at Town Hall 10. Dutch Force have an absolute mountain to climb here. Obviously, they're higher up on percent, but that's just because they've started attacking more at 11v11 and at 12v12. The hit rates don't lie, guys. DLZ very, very much in the lead at this one. We always knew they were going to be the favourites, but they are crushing it. 2A showing some support for the Clash Cup League. I love it. I really do. OKC, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, my man. Yeah, I mean, great to have this on the bye week, to be honest. But, you know, I'm very much looking forward to Elite Gaming getting back into it next week. Time to clash in the house as well. Thank you so much for the support. Adam, obviously, massive support and, you know, helping to set this all up. Amazing stuff. Brilliant stuff. Like we were saying, if you haven't got Suzy Gaming, if you haven't got time to clash on follow, make sure you do have them followed, because they will be taking you through the rest of this war. The final 8 hours, I will be live for the next 54 minutes. Then we'll be handing over to Suzy Gaming, and then Adam will be taking it the rest of the way from there. So each of the remaining attacks you will get to see. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate that, but there are a lot of great streamers that have helped with the Clash Cup League as well. It's very much not just myself. There have been a ton of supports going through this, and yeah, I agree. It has been great this season. The league itself has been fantastic, and I can't wait for the next edition of the Clash Cup stuff to come out. Adam is a robot. I don't believe he ever sleeps. I know he streams like crazy. I gotta tell you guys, the amount of time that you don't realize it takes to put all of these overlays and everything together, it is crazy. And then to stream that length of time, I am absolutely wiped after a couple of hours. I don't know how Adam does it. Show some attacks, says Baba Games. Well, I will do. It was just that the attacks were coming in thick and fast. Didn't want to miss any lives. Here is Dutch Force getting it done. We actually seen this one live earlier on. This one from Dutch Force 11v11. You will definitely get to see some 12v12 attacks. If not on my stream, we've seen a couple of them. If you don't get to see any more on my stream, you will definitely get to see them with Suzy or Adam. You'll get to see right the way through. DLZ could still very much get the perfect war here. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think it's going to be a tied perfect war. I gotta say, I just don't think that's going to happen. Thank you, Ravi, for the support. Yeah, I mean, I think even starting the war, it's going to be nervous against DLZ. They are, like, just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Adam is the top. Blame Adam 10v10 hitter. Don't let him lie to you. Adam, I can say how much I suck at attacking, but when you're out there smashing 12v12s on stream and them 10v10s, you can't, you know, that's my job. That is my job, buddy. Having said that, I haven't done some live war attacks on stream for quite some time. I really need to get back into just more casual streams for you guys, showing you my war attacks, showing you just as I'm farming. I really do need to get back into that stuff. You know, when I'm playing the game anyway, might as well be streaming, why not? Javid asks, what is your clan? My clan is Red Elite. I will be showing you live hits from that. Here we go then. Dutch Force 10v10. They need this one, guys. Hog Riders it is. The Hog Wrecker attack strategy. Instead of Hog Rider, he does have the Wall Wrecker, so it's the Hog Wrecker. There's another live in the background. This keeps happening, and I can almost guarantee I know what's going to happen here because it's happened all the way through the war. Dutch Force are going to get the 10v10 triple. We're going to dive across. DLZ are going to get the 10v10 triple right back. I can see it coming now. That witch in the corner gets targeted by the king. Was hoping to take out the king with that witch, but didn't quite get it done. Anyways, coming forward with the Wall Wrecker. It's not targeting the single inferno. The king gets distracted, but the queen's going to step up and take that down. Sometimes, if you can angle it correctly and the Wall Wrecker targets the inferno, can take it down pretty quickly. What's going to pop out of there? It is Valkyries trying to shred through them walls, but they're going down fast because there's two wizard towers. Basically, they're going to get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Would have been much better putting bowlers in there. Got fried because of the wizard towers. Huge damage onto the hogs due to that giant bomb, but the heal spell goes in time and continues to get it done. There's another live attack coming in. I think he's got too much of the base left out. Oh, I don't think he's going to get this, guys. He's got 2 extra heals. He's got extra Hog Riders, but I think there's too much of the base left over. I think he intended to get these Wizard Towers and Archer Tower with the kill squad, and it just didn't happen. It could still happen for Peter here, but I think there's too much. What do you guys think? Blue Angels Gaming, welcome to the stream, my man. Again, any of you guys that don't know Blue Angels Gaming, new YouTuber, get him on follow. Any of the Clash of Clans YouTubers and Twitch streamers, get them on follow, guys. The more we can hype up the community in the game, the better that is going to be. It is going to be too much. It is going to be a defense for DLZ, but what else is happening? It's another attack here from Dutch Force. Quickly update that scoreboard for you from that 10v10 fail. Then we'll see what happens. Another Hog Wrecker attack strategy. What is going to happen with this one? Lures out the dragon and the baby dragon. Poison spell on top. The king has gone the other direction and the single inferno absolutely fries him. Queen charging across the other area. Fortunately, gets the inferno down, but I don't think the dragon's going to go down here, is it? I can't even see its health, but it's not. It's not going to go down. That is terrible news for Dutch Force. I don't think that this one can be a 3-star either. The dragon is going to fry them Hog Riders. I'm not sure how he planned on taking out the dragon. Maybe if I'd have caught the start of the attack, maybe he wanted the dragon to go across to the queen. That had to have been the plan. Amazingly, the queen might still help him here. The Hog Riders might have enough, even with the dragon left. He's not going to have much in the way of cleanup, but he's got a minute. I don't know, guys. That queen needs to just get in there and help out. It's going to be a close one. The hogs are going to get fried by that giant bomb. Then the dragon. Queen steps up. It's not going to be enough, you know. He's got 1 minute. It's going to be tight, but I don't think he's going to be able to get these buildings. Maybe if he'd had like 1 Hog Rider left over, he could have got it. He might still get it, says 2A. I couldn't agree more. He might still get it. 45. Luckily, the wizard is able to sneak that. I think he's going to get it, actually. I think he's going to get it. People are going nuts. Is it a time fail? Is it a 3-star? Who knows? Massive diversity in the chat here. People saying 3 stars, people saying time fail. What do you guys think? The more time that ticks away, the more likely it is looking to be a 3-star. It is going to be a 3 for Dutch Force. How on earth did that one go down? Get some hype for Dutch Force in the chat. That was nuts. Absolutely crazy, but they are now into double figures for their 10v10 hit ratio. Still a mountain to climb here. Was there another attack? Yes, there was. There was 3 Town Hall 10s went in there, and only one of them got it done, guys. So that's actually 10 for 38 now. As you can see, Dutch Force, although they've used 5 less attacks, they are 15 behind. And because it is a no-dip war, that is massive. Even if they get the 3 stars with all of them 5 attacks, they're still 10 stars behind on that 10v10 game, which is crazy. I mean, they have a serious mountain to climb. Lots of lookies in the chat there from the different platforms, but 3 stars are 3 star, getting it done. Wow, I can't believe he got it done. I can't believe that was a 3, but it was. It was. Great suspense with great commentary. Thank you so much for that. Hey, I've got the pleasure of just being able to commentate. I've got the easy job. These guys putting on the huge amounts of support, all of these leagues and wars, and the amount of time these guys put into the game, you've got to give the clans credit. They're the ones that deserve all of the credit. We are privileged to be able to just stream and help out. Mr. Flip thinks he'd love it if all wars were no dip. I tell you what, it is great, Mr. Flip. It's good and bad in a few different ways, because it's good to see them 12s in action, right? We've got 7 12s, then there are a huge amount of 11s in this as well. I think there's like 15 11s or something like that. So basically this war can be won or lost at Town Hall 10, which is crazy. How demoralizing is that for the 12s if that is the case? And the other thing is that in terms of streaming, this war is actually a completely different kind of kettle of fish. Normally, it doesn't necessarily go right the way down to the end as it does in the, you know, the non-no-dip wars. They can go right down to the wire. So there's pros and cons, but I do love the no-dip wars. I really do. I think it gives each of the Town Hall levels a priority and a reason to plan and get their attacks done well. Anyways, getting into the next one, Dutch Force need this. Like we said, they need 5 3 stars at 10v10 just to claw back a little bit of percent, but they'd still be 10 stars behind. Can they do this? Sui Heroes, this is what we saw last time here. Ooh. Is he going to have enough? Battle Blimp is going to come down. It's moving sideways. Look at that. I mean, it looked like it was going straight to the single Inferno, but nope. It's going to move right across. Where's he going to pop it out? Is it a dragon onto the Queen? It's not. It's stacked full of balloons. He has a skeleton spell. Freeze, Rage, and Skelly goes onto the Queen. Balloons just power right the way past her. Skellies are going to take her out. Beautiful job. The King standing there confused. Doesn't know what to do. He hasn't got much to do at this point other than got fried by them skeletons. So many balloons coming through. What a beautiful attack. Sai in the stream, Sai Ready Gaming, has already called it a 3 star, and I couldn't agree more. That is definitely what Dutch Force needed. They needed that 3 star, and they need them to keep coming in as well. There you go, beautiful 3 star at 10v10. That is indeed a triple. Do you think that Town Hall 10 needs to be nerfed? Sorry, no, I don't actually. I think it's in a pretty decent place right now. Maybe they need to, like we said, tweak Lavaloon a little bit across the board. But actually, it's a high skill cap attack, so it's very difficult to get that balance. Beautiful for Dutch Force, though. In answer to your question, no, I don't think Town Hall 10 needs to be nerfed massively. Yeah, exactly. That hit was insane. It was beautiful. Here we are, though. We've seen this so much, haven't we? Dutch Force feel like they're getting somewhere. They get a 3 star, and then DLZ right back at them. 3 star themselves. Is it going to be another case of that? David on YouTube, welcome to the stream. Nice use of that Battle Blimp. Takes out the single Inferno. Lures the CC. Gonna get a couple of other defenses whilst he's at it as well. That's gonna help with pathing. Would be beautiful to get that air defense. And wow, he does get it as well. Think about the efficiency that went into that. Perfect in the amount of troops needed to get that amount of value just from the CC and a couple of spells. insane. Poison spell onto the CC. Now come the heroes, who can quite nicely just cruise along the western side of the base here. Not really going to be in any danger. And are they going to be able to reach too much more, though, is the issue. The Queen might come a little bit closer, but I don't know if she's going to come close enough that he can actually reach them here. Doesn't have any wall breakers or the wall wrecker, and I don't think the Queen's going to be close enough in order to reach. I can't see her jumping this wall, which maybe he's wanting to happen. What do you guys think in the chat? When are you going to attack, Judo? I'm not in this war, unfortunately. I would love to be. Final of the Clash Cup, that would be insane. But so he's going to be able to reach the air defense. I mean, he does have a skeleton spell in the bag, so I think he's assuming that he wasn't going to hit the Queen there. Still, carved out so much of the base from down at the south, and look at the narrow section. Ice Cold thinks he could have reached the Queen. Interesting stuff. Not going to matter. Does have the skeleton spell. There's a bomb tower right there. So is it going to be enough? The balloons get on top of it. And wow, fry the Queen as it is. Didn't even need the skeleton spell. So much more coming. There's a lot of defenses in this area, but look at how tightly compact they are. The balloons don't even need to do too much here. Once they get from one defense over the top of the next, they go down in a flash. The balloons don't have to travel too far. Does get a nice split on them there so that he gets maximum efficiency in terms of taking out them defenses. The air sweeper is providing a lot of tankage here and defense for Dutch Force, and I think they might be in trouble here. The final wizard tower on the back end might cause these balloons some issue, and with only 30 seconds left, Dutch Force might have themselves a defense. What do you guys think? The balloons go crushing to the ground. Dutch Force celebrate with a defense. DLZ not getting it done there. Dutch Force kind of clawing back an attack there. They did get a 3-star. DLZ failed on that one, although it was pretty close. There's not too much more left there. I'm pretty sure they will be able to tweak that attack and get the job done. It is a defense. You guys can get that out in the chat. Get some love there. Beautiful stuff. That is what Dutch Force needed. But is it enough? That is the question. Air Sweeper MVP. I couldn't agree more, Jerome. Absolutely crushed it there. They were looking like they had that until the Air Sweeper just kept pushing back them balloons. Eddie, welcome to the stream, my man. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts on Bow Witch at Town Hall 12? Ravi, I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I think it's hard to get to work. It just depends on the base setup itself. I've seen it work. I personally have never been able to get it work, but I'm not the best attacker in the world, so, you know. Enough said. Enough said. So there we go, guys. Dutch Force clawing an attack back there, getting the job done. We have seen that one before, actually, haven't we? Let's show you another attack here so that we have one in the background. Dutch Force putting up a fight. At the end of the day, like we said, they've got this far. They've got into the final, and I'm going to give them all the support they deserve for that. Sweeper is the bigger enemy for air than air defense. It can be, Darren, depending on the position. It certainly can be. For the Electro Dragons, they cannot get past it. If you do not have something to help them onto it quicker, they cannot catch it up. They are too slow. Can I join your clan? Well, there's recruitment processes in any clan, to be honest. So if you join my Discord server, it keeps flashing up. You will then see that I have talking to the Electro Dragons. Here we go with Dutch Force. If you join my Discord, you'll see all the recruitment you need for my clans in my channel. So there you go. Electro Dragons then, interesting stuff from Dutch Force. They've been doing a little bit better at 11v11, but they have had a couple of fails on the bounce. They really need to get this one done. Chris coming at it, sniping off a couple of the air defense with Suicide Heroes. Then we have the Suicide Blimp from the north, gonna get the single Inferno and 2 air defense, hopefully. Easily getting that done, getting an Archer Tower at that point as well. That is massive for the Electro Dragons, but what is the base? Ooh, It's difficult. There's not a lot of buildings that he can chain onto at the bottom here. Look, like the Eagle Artillery, he can't chain onto that. Then he can't really chain through it too well here, but he can chain well in these other areas. Massive though to get them air defense down. TJ, I am going to be looking at using a different bot on YouTube because I appreciate the one I have at the minute could be changed. Anyway, getting back to this attack, so many Electro Dragons left. There's only a couple of defenses now that can do any serious damage to them. Freeze spells continuing to come in. He has a rage for this bottom area. I think this is a 3 straight away. Does have the skellies there. Is that going to be enough though? I don't think so. They are on low health and there is an Archer Tower, an Expo shooting at the ones at the top. They now have pretty better health. So there you go. I mean, the chaining for the Electro Dragons wasn't perfect, but the fact that he could take out the air defense and the single Inferno so efficiently meant that he could get it done, and that is beautiful for Dutch Force. There were a couple of people earlier on saying that Dutch Force were, rushing their attacks. Boom. There you go. Beautiful stuff. That was not rushed. Patience in terms of taking out and planning where to go there. Beautiful stuff. So there you have it. Fantastic. DLZ right back at it. They're trying to clear out them 10s though. Here they go. Taking out that area at the bottom. This time, will it be a 10v10 success? Not like their last attack. Takes out one air defense at the bottom there. Does get a couple of other defenses and gets the CC lure as well. Kind of waiting here. Is that what he wanted to happen? Kind of just planning and double checking there. Yeah, it is difficult for Dutch Force to catch back. It absolutely is a mountain at this point. CC is going to go down nicely. Then again, going to be able to walk the Queen and King down that area. I don't think he got quite as much damage from the Battle Blimp, if I recall. But let's just see what is different here. So they've got that huge section down that side where all of the defenses are. They just kind of ran short to this wizard tower, to be honest, last time. What is going to happen? The air sweeper as well. Don't have a freeze for that, which could have potentially helped. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, didn't get the same value as the last attack, Ice Cold. I thought so. I was trying to rack my brains, but they didn't. And that has definitely meant that that it's going to be more difficult. There we are. They can reach the Queen. She jumps over and she gets taken out. So there you go. You were correct last time. Doesn't have as much in the way of defenses down, but it is going to potentially work that he's got separate balloons in terms of one of them is going to distract the sweeper. They do start to clump up a little bit now though, so is that going to be an issue? Doesn't have any extra balloons for the back end. Lava Hounds still continuing to tank. The air sweeper continues to be an issue. Don't have a freeze for it. Are they going to have enough? Are they going to slip around the back of it here? It looks like they might. They have. They've got round the back of it. Uses the Skelly spell to distract the wizard tower. Not quite enough because the wizard tower actually locked onto the balloons first, but got a beautiful split. Just got that wizard tower down and has more than enough troops now to get the job done. So managed to get around the back of the tower there. I'm not actually sure how much went different. I think they went with relatively the same plan, to be honest with you. Managed to path the balloons a little bit better around the air sweeper and had the Skelly spell in the bag for the wizard tower. Didn't quite need it, to be honest. There you go. Not what Dutch Force wanted, but it is what DLZ wanted. It's another 10v10 in the bag for them. Beautiful stuff. Get some hype for DLZ in the chat. Adam's there with them DLZ emotes. I tell you what, I just took them off YouTube as well. I didn't have to... What on earth happened there? Oh my word. I wasn't even looking at the time. Wow, let's get that scoreboard changed. That is insane. I want to see how close that was. I was cool, calm and collected there for DLZ. Wasn't even concerned about time. I'll come back to it. That must have been super close. Poor commentary on my part. Not even looking at the time. Too busy. Saw that the defenses were down. Nice scout. I like it. I jinxed it. It's my fault. I don't think DLZ are too concerned, if I'm honest with you. I really don't. Let's just see though. Dutch Force with Godly Chris coming back in. It's the Electro Dragons again. What kind of value can they get here? Gets a couple of air defense right off the bat. Then he's going to use the Battle Blimp on the back end to take out the single Inferno. Then he's going to push the Electro Dragons directly to the other Inferno. But there are air defense down the side as well. Ooh, doesn't get that single Inferno either. I think this is tough. I think this is a tough base to hit. Spams in the balloons to try and get that single Inferno. Is it going to be enough? The Electro Dragon gets fried. And the pathing is awful for the Electro Dragons now. Not going to be able to path straight the way down to them air defense. What do you think? I think it's a defense actually. I think that single Inferno on the left was meant to go down. I can't see how he is going to get through this area. He does have 2 freeze and 2 rage, but it is not going to be enough. Just not going to get this done. I mean, there are a lot of defenses together that he can chain through, but I think there's just too much damage here. I really do. I think had he have got the single Inferno, could have been a different story. I don't know. He's managed to chain through the air defense and there's not a lot left here, but I still think there's too much left up for the Electro Dragons. It's not going to be enough, guys. We will watch it out because apparently last time I called it too early. The 10v10 you saw from Dutch Force, I called that one early as well, and the Hog Riders got it done if you do recall. So we will stick with this one just in case I get it wrong and the Electro Dragons smash it. But I think it's just not enough. That single Inferno really needed to go down on the left and didn't happen for him. I am going to go back to that time attack though, because I can't believe that it was a time fill. It still baffles me. Vivek, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Sorry guys, didn't mean to shout that, but welcome to the stream. I mean, he's going to get close here. Is it going to be enough? If there was enough to chain through that onto the Archer Tower, it's a full health Electro Dragon. 20 seconds though. The Electro Dragons are slow. It's got to go up to the Expo. It is a defense, guys. Unlucky though. Beautiful stuff. I've never seen the Electro Dragons at Town Hall 11 used so efficiently back to back. It is only going to be a 1-star as well. Let's go back to that time fill because I don't want to watch it. I want to see how close it was because I wasn't watching. I was too busy putting the 3-star on the board for DLZ. Dutch Force, happy with this attack. This base has saved them a couple now, but not quite getting it done earlier up. Ended up really close considering the beginning. Yeah, just think about this. After that Battle Blimp, and he kind of took that second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the difference right there. Just sit and wait. And what am I going to do? That is the difference. I'm going to quickly check, guys. For some reason, I thought I seen a live. There's no one spamming live on the chat. So I'm assuming, again, it was my eyes, which it is. I do apologize for that, but I didn't want to miss any. It is crazy at the minute. Let's quickly fast forward through. So there you go. That's the difference right there. The attack itself got it done, but just waited because they didn't get the same value out of the kill squad. I am curious to see how close it was though. I'm guessing 99%, them 7 seconds would have been enough. How demoralizing and frustrating is that for yourself and as an attacker? There was so many minions left over. I mean, I'm pretty sure I will have seen worse. I've seen them 99% 1-star as well, with like that much on the Town Hall. I'm sure you guys have all seen it as well. What was left up? Maybe it was a decent amount of distance away. Yeah, it was going to be them ones in the middle. They get there though. It's the Queen's Altar. Man, 7 seconds. Easily would have had that done. Unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Gaming with Saima, welcome to the stream, my man. This is DLZ versus Dutch Force. I need to make sure, actually, you guys are going to have to prompt me on this. I've only got the 2-hour slot, and then we're handing over to Susie Gaming. You're going to have to make sure that I don't overrun. I'm getting focused in on this war. It is amazing, fantastic stuff, and I really appreciate the support from all of you guys. Bilal on YouTube, welcome to the stream. Man, it is a good war. It is very, very intense. Anytime that you watch DLZ, it's gonna be a good show, isn't it? Nibal Gaming, welcome back, my man. Haven't seen you around for a little while. XYZ, welcome to the stream as well. Do you think that Art of War can beat DLZ in the CWL invite? I mean, I gotta be honest with you, I think DLZ are going to be the favourites against any clan they go up against, but, you know, it's not that other clans couldn't beat them. It's not like they're indestructible, but they've got to be the favourite against anyone they go up against, to be honest. Epic breakdown, worthy of the finals. I couldn't agree more. How do you remember so many people, Judo? Honestly, when you have people like yourself, TJ, like Bilal above, when you have people that are constantly commenting on all of your videos and are there on your streams, it's quite easy to get to remember people, to be honest, and that's what I do like about the streams, is being able to talk a little bit more rather than just literally commenting back. Do you think Spartan's Legacy can beat DLZ? It'll be a great matchup. I mean, Spartan's Legacy are killing it this season, aren't they? And, you know, they always have been. Spartan's Legacy are a great clan. Anonymous, welcome to the stream as well. So let's dive into a replay. We've had probably a minute or two there without a live attack. Get one in the background for you. This is one that was on right at the start of the stream, so we'll pop it on for you guys again because there'll be a lot of people here that weren't at the start of the stream. Everyone that is subscribing on YouTube, I can see my bot going to town there, shouting you guys out. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe on YouTube. You'll be able to stay up to date with all of my content. Like I said, I have a Town Hall 10, very exciting Town Hall 10 video coming out in around about an hour once we have finished the stream. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of that. We do have a live attack. Obviously, donations are very much appreciated. I do put everything I make back into the stream, and right now I have the iPad mini 1 for my second iPad for when I do Dual Wars. I want to upgrade that, guys, because it is super slow and sometimes you can sit there waiting to get into attacks. So that is what we are going to be doing next. Dutch Force, though, they're doing alright at 11v11. Let's just see if they can get another one. DLZ are doing better, 2 out of 2. People from Indonesia in the house. MOBA Gaming, welcome to the stream. The Wall Wrecker comes in at a funky angle, but it is going to be enough to open that compartment whereby the King and Queen can get in, get to that air defense. I don't think they're going to be able to reach that Eagle Artillery, which is unfortunate. Would have been beautiful to have just a couple of wall breakers, couple of wall wreckers. Imagine that. Just send them in from each and every angle. Couple of wall breakers in order to open up that compartment for the Eagle Artillery. I gotta tell you guys, I'm just quickly gonna put this out there. I put an idea on the forum for the Wall Wrecker before I even started YouTube. About 3.5 years ago, I put the idea for the Wall Wrecker on the forums. Just saying, I didn't say to target the Town Hall, I said to target the center of the base, but it probably would have been OP if they had targeted the center of the base. But I'm happy that it's in the game. Boom. Just wanted to give myself a quick shout out, quick pat on the back. Anyways, guys, Queen is doing brilliant work in the middle, but I don't think there's going to be enough to get through this base. Ballers and Witches just haven't got it done on the outside. Still does have a few of them, but it's not enough to get through that single Inferno on the back end. Still has the King, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's got it though. No way. It's going to be nice with them coming around the outside of the base. He's still got a lot of witches, which might help to protect him, but he's only got a minute. I am very much keeping an eye on that time now, guys. I'm not going to have the embarrassment again of telling you guys it's a 3, changing the board, and then having a time fail. I don't think the Queen's going to get through that single Inferno. I don't think the Skellies are going to get through to protect her quick enough. But the more the time ticks away, the better he's doing here. But I don't think it's going to be a 3. I think there's just too much to get through to these, and it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but I don't think he's going to get it. So Judo is to blame for the fact that the Wall Wrecker is wrecking bases. Well, Bilal, I gotta say, I didn't put out for it to be housing your CC troops, but I did put the idea of the Wrecker out and the idea of it targeting the center of your base. Try making a forum post to nerf witches. I think they know that they need to change things. Let's just see, what was that again? That was 11v11, wasn't it? And it wasn't enough for Dutch Force to get it done. Very close though. Very, very close. Judo, who do you think will win? Well, Talal, Dutch Force have got a mountain to climb. DLZ are well in the lead right now. Wasted Warden thinks Ahmed. Yeah, I mean, it was close there. He got pretty close, but just not close enough. Will you stream Elite Gaming versus WHF? Yes, I will stream every single one of Elite Gaming's CWL wars, so that's what we're saying. Get subscribed, you will see each and every one of them, and I will recap them. Arun, welcome to the stream. Yes, it's been a little while since you've been on the streams, but welcome to this one. DLZ versus Dutch Force. We have about 20 minutes before we hand over to Susie Gaming. So anyone that is live on YouTube, if you do have Twitch, get on over to Twitch. Type in Susie Gaming, she will be the one that takes you through the next part. Anyone that's on Twitch right now, you don't have to go anywhere, we will host you right through. Are you taking replay requests? Well, I am showing replays, but not necessarily requests, because I haven't seen them all. So if you're asking for a specific strategy, for example, I wouldn't necessarily know which base it was on and things like that. Rihan, welcome to the stream. We have another 12v12. People were asking for 12v12s. Here we go. Dutch Force, hoping to get a 12v12 now. They've had a good amount of tries at bases, just not quite getting it done. I like the start of this one. Couple of odd troops here and there, just sniping off defenses, creating the funnel. Queen is going to charge directly into the enemy Queen. Gets locked onto by the single Inferno. Is going to freeze it just about in time. That was beautiful timing, in fact, because the single Inferno was literally about to ramp up and it wasn't enough. Doesn't have to use that ability. That was fantastically played. Did you see the Wall Wrecker as well? Setting off that giant bomb up next to the Tesla. Absolutely amazing. Gets the CC popped. Gonna get that baby dragon down so it doesn't take the healers like on the other attack. Then the Hound is gonna be popped and the poison will come in. King continues to get a good amount of value on the side, but to be honest, is literally just taking out odd defenses and trash buildings. Might have been a nice one for miners, to be honest, with the setup that we've made here. Could have easily targeted the Eagle and a couple of Wizard Towers. Who knows? They are going for the Lava Loon though. Now that they've got that air sweeper, they can come in directly into the Eagle and get the job done. Queen is going to continue to move through here, and this is beautiful. You gotta say, they're doing a great job. Gonna have to be careful on time, to be honest. Jump spell goes in to press the Queen towards the Giga Tesla. I love it. I love seeing these huge Queen charges. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds left though. Queen's gonna get caught up on some skellies as well. Gonna have to start the Lava Loon. Is it enough, guys? Yeah, Godfather, I agree. Just spamming time there, and I agree. I think he's going to struggle here. 1 minute. Let's just see though. It's a beautiful Queen charge. She's going to continue to take out that bottom section. He's only really got to worry about this thin area at the top. He's only got 6 minions to help with cleanup as well. Got to get them in now. Here they come. I think he might have even spread them a little bit too far, to be honest. 40 seconds remain. Plenty of balloons to get this done. Oh, you really need some spells now to power them balloons. It is going to get the defenses down, no question about that. But is it enough in terms of time? Actually, the more it goes through, the more I think this is crushed. 3 stars in the bag. What do we know? We're all sitting there thinking time is going to be a factor, but that was immense. What a queen charge. What an attack. Beautiful stuff. There's not any hidden buildings that I don't know about, is there? Wow, definitely cutting it fine for time, but Dutch Force showing us there how to get it done. Queen charge, OP. Man, that was crazy. Get some hype in the chat for Dutch Force. Adam's getting it out there. Dutch Force getting it done. Beautiful stuff. Trang, welcome to the stream. It's great to see you on one of the streams. I see you commenting on each and every one of my videos, but I haven't seen you on my streams yet, so thank you so much for checking this out. When will you attack? Again, I'm not in this war. War spectator, you might see it right at the top of your screen. I am just here to stream for these guys. The final of the Clash Cup League. Brilliant stuff. What a 12v12 triple. That was amazing. Fantastic stuff. Can you show the 10v10 by DLZ full cur? Thanks anyway. Well, it depends if we don't have any lives. We have Vale coming in. He's been smashing it. Shout out to the clan Reddit Juniors. There you go, my man. What is your favourite troop to use? Oh, difficult question. I'll get back to it. The Archer Queen. She's amazing. Anyway. Another queen charge here. How far will he get? Vale has been crushing it this war, guys. He has been crushing it. Will he get it done at Town Hall 11? Will he get the 3rd 3-star on the bounce for DLZ at Town Hall 11? They haven't failed yet. We have another live coming in the background as well. Queen getting low on health there, but does get through the king. She's going to take down one of the air defense, but look at the air defense at the bottom here. Just chipping away at them healers. Not exactly what he wanted, but he is going to get the air defense down now. Just about... Oh, didn't. I thought he just about saved that healer, but one other healer goes down, and it means the queen is going to struggle getting down to the south here. Pops the ability to try and quickly pick up that air defense. That is nice that it sends the Lava Hound up the top away from the queen, but it doesn't matter. She goes down anyway. It's another Bowler Witch attack, and a lot of them are on the outside of the base here. Not quite a bad thing because they can target most of the defenses, but I'm just worried about that eagle in the middle. I can't see how he's going to access that, and it will do huge damage. Wow, the wall wrecker just opened that compartment. I didn't think it was going to, but it did. It gives them access into the middle, and now the bowlers cannot... They can target it, but they can't get it. Eagle does not go down. It's going to continue to crush troops on the outside of the base, and with 1 minute left, you've got to say that Witch is caught on the Lava Hound. It is going to be struggle for time again. I don't think he's got this one. I think it is a defense for Dutch Force, but what do you guys think? 50 seconds left. I can't see how he can get this one. Come on, Dutch Force. Make the Dutch war community proud. Rickett, welcome to the stream. Well, they're in the final, so they've already represented. They've already done what they needed to do. Town Hall 12v12. Massive, massive 3-star just coming in from them. And I wish them the best of luck with the rest of their attacks. That is going to be a defense for Dutch Force. You can get them defenses in the chat. There you go, Vale not quite getting it done there for DLZ, but we did have another live. I do apologise, guys. We should have jumped across to that. Ahmed, welcome to the stream. No way, I got no notifications and missed 2 hours. Oh, that sucks. YouTube and their notifications, man. Come on. Anyway, it is not going to be Dutch Force's day on this base, though. Doesn't quite get it done, so although they just had a defense, DLZ also have the defense, so I don't think DLZ are going to be too concerned about that one. Remember that the 10v10 game, they are massively ahead. Ahmed, what YouTube always say is if the bell is not working, you can unsubscribe from the notifications and then resubscribe straight after, and it should work. That's what they always tell us to do. So if the bell's not working, just uncheck the bell and then recheck it. And hopefully, good old off and on, eh? Anything that doesn't work, turn it off, turn it on, boom, fixed. Adam, I bet you know about that very well. Everyone's so desperate for 12v12. Guess they are very intense. They are intense. It's the top town hall level. Is Electro Dragon OP? I couldn't disagree more. I don't think it's OP in the slightest. I think it's just where it needs to be. We did have an Electro Dragon 3-star that came in not that long ago, and a very, very close 2-star. Jonathan Bello, welcome to the stream. Can you show the 12v12? I will quickly show it for those that have just joined, but I will ×2 it because the queen charge was crazy, and I would probably bet that within a minute and a half there will probably be another attack. So this was a fantastic queen charge, absolutely beautiful. I think it's fixed now when you are ending, by the way. I'm actually ending in about 10 minutes, Ahmed, but at least you get to see the last little bit. Look at this queen charge. Gets so much value from that area, then jumps towards the town hall. And we all thought in chat, on YouTube, on Twitch, we all thought this was going to be a time fail. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see it because she's coming back in again against Eve Check. We all know Eve Check. Let's just see if they can get another 12v12. This time it is the miners. V5, welcome to the stream. Itsu has not attacked yet, but I'm sure he will. There is another live, but we'll stick with the 12v12. Especially since they just got a 3-star with it. Valkyrie's come out of the wall wrecker, but unfortunately did not access the compartment with the town hall. I think that is a massive fail in itself. Not that the miners couldn't deal with it, but we really needed that area in so the queen could start wrecking these other areas. Reach the enemy queen as well, had they have got into that compartment. Oh, I'm going to press the ability and get through that Giga Tesla, but I think he wanted to get much further than that. Narrow out these defenses in terms of pathing so that the miners could target directly through the wizard towers on the right hand side here. Here they come. They're going to get distracted. They are going to have a small group of them move off away from the rest of it. That's where this could go south. Had this area have been down from the queen getting through, we wouldn't have to worry about the enemy queen, and the miners would path nicely onto these defenses. Hasn't really done too much in this area as well. That's got to send the miners up to the east of the base. I think there's too much trash buildings in terms of the base. You can see how the miners, yes, they've split, but they've maybe split a little bit too much at the moment. They're all over the place. Can't necessarily utilize the spells massively. Let's just see though. The defenses are continuing to go down. There's not a huge amount of damage left, but that single inferno getting to work since the miners are stuck on the skellies. There's not a lot of miners left. It's not going to be a 3. Unfortunate there from Dutch Force, but let's get right back into this. DLZ at 10v10. Are they going to get it done? It's the Hog Riders, and it's that same thing. Oh, there's only a few left, but with the queen getting through there, I think they might have enough. Will time be a factor here? Queen has to get through a few different walls. He's got enough wizards to clean this. Could the Tesla fry the wizards and make it a time fail? I'm not too sure, guys. It's too close to call at the moment. 47 seconds left. Let's get into the live attack and then we'll go back to it. Man, they are coming in thick and fast. Dutch Force wanting to improve their 10v10 rate. Valkyries coming at this one. That good old Falcon attack. Valkyries, bowlers, and then the Hog Riders probably just to split a few of the defenses once they get through. Where's he going to enter with the Wall Wrecker? I think last time he entered on this. No, I'm thinking of a different base. Never mind, guys. It was a different base. This... Oh, I thought you were asking, does he have the Wall Wrecker or the Battle Blimp in this attack? He has the Wall Wrecker, but I think you're asking in terms of the best. It's purely dependent on the base design. Beautiful freeze there, just helps the queen that little bit further through, but she's going to get distracted on all of these archers and not take out the single inferno, which is bad news. Tries to bring the hog riders in to target it, but they go off towards the wizard tower and the mortar. This is not going well at all, guys. Not what this attacker wanted, and I don't think, well, I don't know, it could change. I've seen, you know, weirder things, but I don't think he's going to get it done. Has a baby dragon, which is going to basically fry these ground troops. They're not going to be able to attack up towards that baby dragon, and the single inferno is still very much alive when we needed that down. So I don't think he's going to get this one done. I think there's just too much constant damage onto these defenses. A lot of people saying that it's going to be a defense on YouTube already. But let's just see, what do you guys think? Like we said, make sure to share in the chat for any of these attacks. If you think it's going to be a 3, if you think it's going to be a fail, get your thoughts in the chat. We have literally a couple of minutes left and we'll be handing over to Susie Gaming. She will be starting soon on Twitch, and then we will be shutting things off on YouTube as well. Unfortunate that we have 240 people watching on YouTube, and I can't send you off to another content creator like we can on Twitch. Anyways, if you do want to join the rest of this, make sure you're over there on Twitch for Susie Gaming. She's going to be taking you through the rest. So that is 11 for 40 now for Dutch Force. Very unfortunate. It is a fail. And we have 5 minutes left of my stream, and then like we said, we'll be sending you across to Susie Gaming. Any of you guys that don't have time to clash on follow as well, get him on follow on YouTube, get him on follow on Twitch. He will be streaming the final moments of this war. Do you think Elite Gaming have a shot this season to make the finals? I'm assuming, Ravi, you're talking CWL. I think the playoffs are definitely a great possibility this season for us, and then we'll just have to see from there. Yes, all you need to do to type in Twitch, Susie Gaming, all one word, and then you should be able to find it, unless someone can kindly go and get the link and post it in YouTube for everyone. Like we said, anyone that is on YouTube right now, do me a quick favour. If you've enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit that like button. It does help out massively. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. You will then see all of my Clash of Clans videos as soon as they come out. If you really want to see them and get notified, like Ahmed said, hit that little notification bell that's next to the subscribe button. Whenever I put out a video, you will get a notification, hopefully, if it's working, and you will get to see it first thing. We do have a Town Hall 10 video, very exciting, a couple of new strategies coming out in around about an hour, so make sure to subscribe to see them. And I do appreciate all of the support that you've had throughout the stream. Ahmed, thank you for finding the link and then quickly sharing that. Let's show you the 12v12 that we were showing before that replay came in. I will ×2 it in case it happens again, which I think it might. Fantastic queen charge. Bob Ellis says thank you for streaming. Thank you so much for the support. Honestly, I've really much enjoyed the Clash Cup. Elite Gaming not quite getting through it. We've been brilliant in Clash Cup in previous years. You might remember we got to the final last season against One Hive. Not quite getting it done though, but it's been fantastic, and thank you so much for, you know, the organisers of the Clash Cup League as well, for helping to put this on display. Will you be in the war if Elite Gaming make it to the finals? Ravi, I will not be. I honestly, with streaming and content creation, especially doing the wars every week, we get to the same part of the attack as last time, and Alive comes in. Let's just hope. Okay, you are getting deleted off the channel. Boom. You commented on my video saying that exact same thing last time, so you are deleted off the channel. Boom. No messing. Let's have a look. King Luke, Ballers and Witches. Again, they haven't had the best luck with this, but can they get it done now? Queen Walk coming around the top here. Does have the Wall Wrecker. Gonna again cut that angle, but he's gonna miss the Eagle Artillery. similar to last time, Eagle is not going to be able to be accessed here. Death, my intention is to join White Temple actually, and try and compete with them. So yes, when I kind of get my schedule together a little bit in terms of streaming and things like that, I might try out for White Temple and see if I can help compete with them. But honestly, I just don't have the time to be on voice all day long. It takes a huge amount of time, the content creation, and honestly, I just don't have the time. I really do have massive respect for the guys that put in that amount of commitment, and I see the work that Elite Gaming do in the background. It is insane. So pathing is definitely a little bit better on this one. They have got into the center of the base. Remember last time they came with this attack, the queen went off to the left a little bit too sharp, missed the infernos, but that single inferno on the right is certainly... What was the queen doing? She's trying to target through a wall and there's a jump spell there for her. That is insane. Finally, thankfully, the Boar Witch takes down the defenses on the outside that she was targeting. She turns and goes over the jump spell, gets the single inferno, and Dutch Force might indeed get the 3 because of that. What do you guys think? I think it is going to be a 3-star because the Queen decided to do the right thing. Get it in the chat. Get some hype for the Queen in the chat right now. She turned around. She got it done. Brilliant stuff. OP Golem. Yeah, the Golem's doing pretty good as well. Tanking for them Bowlers and Witches right the way around. And it is a 3-star for Dutch Force. Just what they needed. They've done alright at Town Hall 11, but their hit rate has slipped a little bit from when we started the stream. So, what I'm going to do is go onto Twitch and see whether Susie Gaming is live, because we will be sending everyone across to her. So she is now live. We'll be sending everyone from Twitch over to her. Let's get into this live attack. Just while we do that, Ahmed, if you could be kind enough, I can see it there now, to reshare the link on YouTube. Everyone on YouTube, go to that link. If you want to continue watching the war, you will be able to see that on Susie Gaming Twitch. So I'm just going to double check this, make sure that I don't send everyone across to the wrong place. So let's hope this works. I don't host too often, guys. Boom. You guys should all be going across on Twitch to Susie Gaming's stream. Adam, thank you for the support. Thank you for helping to set this up as well. Massive, massive respect. Everyone on Twitch, thank you so much. I will be back for CWL streams and hopefully more Clash of Clans streams, but you will be heading across to Susie Gaming. Everyone that is on YouTube, get across to that link. You will be able to catch the rest of the war. I can't really end until this attack goes, can I? So as soon as this attack is finished, we will be ending the stream, guys. You're welcome to go across to Susie Gaming now, and if not, you will be going across right after this once I go offline. Eddie, thank you so much for the support. Everyone in YouTube, thank you for hanging out today. 260 viewers at the highest point. That is incredible. So thank you so much. Like I said, if you want to continue watching, get on over to Twitch, and best of luck to both of these clans. It's going to be an amazing finish to this war. They've already put up a fantastic fight. Let's just see if Dutch Force can get another 10v10 here before we end the stream. The last 2 hours won't be streamed on the official YouTube channel. They will be streamed by Time to Clash. Again, I'm pretty sure he'll be on YouTube, but I'm not massively confident that he will be. I know he normally streams on YouTube and Twitch, but I know he will 100% be on Twitch. So get across to Twitch if not. I think Dutch Force have got this one, guys. Hog Riders left over. There's only a couple of Teslas and the cannon. It's going to be close. It might be a time fail. In fact, I think it will be a time fail. Thank the Lord that you came onto the stream right at the end, because you are getting deleted off the channel for that negative message. Thank you so much. It is going to be a time fail, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone that is on Twitch, you should be hosted across to Susie Gaming. Everyone on YouTube, get on over there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That is the end of the stream. Until next time, peace out.